Yeah, dear all, good morning. Now our 14th lecture. In this lecture we are going to discuss row reduced echelon form. Already we studied echelon form. Now we'll see what is the when we say matrix in the reduced echelon form. Before going to discuss row reduced echelon form, first we will know what is the pivot. Pivot or leading entry. Let A be a non-zero matrix. Then in each non-zero row of A, the leftmost non-zero entry is called a pivot or leading entry. The column containing the pivot is called a pivotal column. If Aij is a pivot, then we denote box Aij. Note that 0 cannot be a pivot entry. For example, suppose any matrix like this one, 0, 2, minus 1, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 4. Suppose this is the matrix. Now what is the pivot? In that first row, what is the leftmost non-zero entry? This is the 2. This is the pivot. In this one there is no pivot. This one is the pivot. That means A 1, 2 and A 3, 3 are pivot elements or leading elements. And what are the pivotal columns? That second and third columns are pivotal columns. This is the example for pivot, like this one. If write anyone like this one, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, 2, 3, 5. This one. In this one, 1 is the pivot. In this one, leftmost, this is one. These are the pivot. This is second, third, fourth are pivotal columns. This is the example. Now, what is the echelon form? Row echelon form. It's REF. A matrix is said to be a row echelon form or row echelon matrix if the 0 rows at the bottom, the pivot of the I plus 1th row, if it exists, comes to the right of the pivot of the ith row. If I plus 1th row exists, the pivot exists, it must be right to the ith row. Now the nth is below the pivot in a pivotal column or 0. It must be pivotal column or 0. For example, examples for row echelon form or suppose like this matrix 0, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, this is the echelon. This one is the pivot, this one is the pivot. Yeah, 0 row is there, it's bottom. This is echelon form. 2, minus 1, 3, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is also pivot. This is their pivot is 2, again 2. Okay, suppose take here 3. This also 1. This is the pivot. So now we take suppose examples for not row echelon form. Whatever that, you can give any example. Suppose 0, 4, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 is there. The pivot of this one is 4, pivot of this one is 1. It's a pivot is right to previous one, but a 0 column is row is there, that is the in middle is there, it's not bottom, that it is not a row echelon form. Suppose you take 1 2 0 3 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 1 4 is there. It's not pivots are this one the pivot, this one is the pivot, this one is the pivot. See, it's not a pivot because a pivot exists. The second row, third row also pivot exists, but it's not right to the second row. It's left to the third row. That's why it's not a echelon form. That means it must be right to previous row. That I plus 1th row, it must be right to the ith row. It means it must be left right to the previous row, the pivot. But here left is there. It's not a. You can give another example. This one. Suppose you write 1 2 minus 1 3 0 2 3 1 0 1 0 2. This is a pivot and also this pivot. This third one pivot is not exist left. See, in this one here pivotal column, second column there in below the pivot column it's 0, it's not 0. It's not a echelon form. It's not a echelon form. Now we'll see some example. Transform the matrix 2 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 2 minus 3 2 minus 5 1 3 minus 2 2 row echelon form. Not row echelon form. Yeah, how to get this? You can take pivot 2. Okay, write this again matrix 2 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 2 minus 3 2 minus 5 1 3 minus 2 2. This now you have to convert equivalents, this symbol. Now this converted to echelon form. You can take this one a pivot, or better one is there a pivot. When in the pivot you have to convert this remaining below elements are zeros. Better to interchange one. You can use the one, you can convert easily the below elements. When you are interchange this one 1 3 minus 2 2 minus 2 minus 3 2 minus 5 2 4 minus 3 minus 2. Here I am applying R1 interchange to R3. Now next equivalent to. Now using this now this one is the pivot. Using this pivot, convert to these two numbers are zeros. This is 1 3 minus 2 2. And now when you are adding, multiply first by with 2 and add, you convert to 0. When you are multiplying this one 6 minus 3 plus 6 is 3 minus 4 plus 2 minus 2 4 minus 5 minus 1. That means here I am applying R2 is R2 plus 2R1. Now apply R3. R3 you have to convert this 0. Multiply with the 2 and subtract. That means R3 minus 2R1 0. Multiply with the 2 6 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is 4 minus 6 minus 2. This one is minus into minus 2 plus 4 minus 3 plus 4 minus 3 plus 4 1 minus 4 minus 2 minus 6. This is the one. Now this one is the pivot. Now here this is the pivot. Already this one is the pivot. Now you are converted to this term 0. Now this equivalent to what you have to apply this one. Apply an R3. Multiply R2 with 2 and add to R3 and by multiplying 3. So that means 1 3 minus 2 2 0 3 minus 2 minus 1 0, this is 0, multiply with the 2, 6 multiply with 3, 6, that's 0, this one minus 4, minus 4 plus 3, minus 1, minus 4 plus 3, minus 1, I did correct this one, 4, 6 minus 4, sorry sir, this 3, okay, see, R3 minus 6 minus 2, minus 3 plus 4, minus 3 plus 4, correct, minus 1, in this one minus 6, that means what is the R3, minus 2 plus 1, minus 2, sorry, here minus 2 plus minus 4, minus 6. Now in this one, now here is multiply with the 2, but minus 2, minus 18, so minus 20. Now this is the one. Minus 2, minus 2, R2. Okay, correct. And now this is the 3, this is a minus 1. See, any bulk is a mistake, you can check it. Now it's convert echelon form. Now see, pivot in the pivotal, in the column, below the element 0, at the pivot, below element 0, this is the one last one. This all pivots are previous to left, right side. 3 previous to previous, left, right to previous one. Minus 1 pivot is previous to left to right to previous row. That's why there is a row echelon form. This is a row echelon. This is the procedure to convert to echelon form. Here you can take this to also pivot, no problem. That is by converting this to 0. That means you have to multiply some problem. Here 1 is there, convert to these zeros are easy. So here you got 3. That means we are using multiply of some number and again here multiply. That's why. If any one is there, better to interchange. You get easily convert. You can take any pivot, not particular one. That is equivalent matrix. You are not finding exactly one. The row equivalent. Suppose I get this echelon form. Suppose you are using pivot here, we are getting different echelon form matrix. That we are finding only equivalent matrix, not exactly matrix. Yeah. Now row reduced echelon form. That means RREF. When we say matrix is a row reduced echelon form, a matrix A is said to be row reduced echelon form or row reduced echelon matrix if A is already in echelon form. It first already echelon form. The pivot of each non-zero is 1. In echelon form, pivot is there is no condition on pivot. It's 1. But a pivot of each non-zero is must be 1. In the row echelon form, there is anything, any non-zero number. Their pivot must be 1. Now every other entry in each pivotal column is 0. Every other entry in each pivotal column. In previously pivotal column is not only pivotal, below elements is 0. Above elements is maybe non-zero. But in the row reduced echelon form, every other entry in each pivotal column is also 0. And now see example. Examples for row reduced echelon form. Or suppose I give 0, 1, 0, minus 2, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is the one. Now this is the pivot. Now observe here, in the pivotal column, only 1 is there, remaining all are 0 in pivotal column. So now another example, 0, 1, 3, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. This one. This is a pivot. In the pivot column all 0. It's a pivot in this pivot column 0. This is example. And another example. 1, 0, 0, 5, 0, 1, 0, 6, 0, 0, 1, 1 2. You can write another one in the bottom, the 0 0 0. This is the one. Now this is the pivot. In this pivot all are zeros. In this the pivot. In this 0 this is the pivot, all 0. You can write another example. 1 1 2 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1. This is the one. This is also echelon form because this is the pivot. In this one 0. This is the pivot. In this column 0. It's left side, right side. These are the pivot. This one. Now note. Now observe here. Now observe in the first two elements. See here in pivotal rows and columns. In the pivotal row, first row and second row. In pivotal column, second column and third column. This is the identity. That identity is sitting. In the first, this one also. Pivotal row, first and second. Pivotal row, first and last. That means here also you can look in. There are pivotal rows are first, second, third. Pivotal column, first, second, third. Even this I3 sitting. This also, in also I3. We look out. We look at the pivot, rows and columns. Columns. We look at the rows and columns. The I2 is present in first and second matrices, and I3 presents in third and fourth matrices. Now see this one. If you write this echelon form, this one, 1 1 1, this is the identity I3. Here also I3. Now observe here in the row reduced echelon form, that identity matrix must be sit in the row reduced echelon form. If you look at the pivot rows and columns, then I2 is present in this one, first and second. I3 present in third and fourth. That means that in the row echelon form, that identity matrix must be sit inside of the. Okay, can I convert? This is one of the previous matrix. Previously we are converted to the same example. Suppose you want to convert to row echelon form. 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 2 minus 3 2 minus 5 1 3 minus 2 2. Suppose you want to convert to row reduced echelon form. How to convert this form? First interchange this one. Okay, I am writing directly. This equivalent to, when you are interchanging 1 3 minus 2 2 minus 2 minus 3 2 minus 5 2 4 minus 3 minus 2. This is R1 interchange to R3. Next, this is the pivot. Now convert to this one. So convert these two terms are zeros. See now, that means how to apply, convert to this 0 means apply an R2 is R2 plus R1, 2R1. On R3 how to apply R3 minus 2R1, 0. Therefore R2, what the R2 is minus 3, R3 2 6, minus 3 plus 6 is 3. Next, this one is the 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. 2 minus 4. Next, minus 5 plus 4 minus 1. Next this one is the 4 minus 6 minus 2. Next this one is the minus 3 plus 4 minus 3 plus 4. No, I think previously we did mistake. Minus 3, sorry, my here is okay, yeah, minus 3 plus 4 is 1. Next minus 2 minus 4 minus 6, this one. Next you have to convert this pivot is 1. Now that one apply 1 3 minus 2 2 0 1, that is minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 0 minus 2 1 minus 6. That means we are applying R2 divided by 3. Next, now this one is the pivot. Now using this pivot, convert these two terms 0. That means 1 you have to convert to 0. This is 0 1 0 0. Now what we have to apply? Apply an R1. Apply an R1 minus 3 R2. Apply an R3 minus, not minus, plus 2 R2. This one. This is, now is to simplify this one. What that means? Minus 2 3 cancel, minus 1 plus, minus 2 plus 3 1. Next 3 cancel, minus 1 plus 1 2 plus 1 3. This is a minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Next this one R3 plus 2 R1. R3 is 1 minus 4 by 3. 12 minus 4 8 by 3. Is it correct? 1 R3 1 2 into 2 4 by 3. 3 minus 4 minus 1 by 3. Next this is 6. That R3 is minus 6. R3 is minus 6 plus 2 R3 2. There minus is there. Minus 2 by 3. 18 minus 2 minus 20 by 3. This one. Now you have to convert this one the pivot. That means apply 1 0 1 3 0 1 minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 0 0 1 minus, that means you have to apply an R3 is minus 3 into R3 multiply with 3 minus 3 into 3 cancel 1, the minus plus, this is minus plus 20. This one. Now this one is the pivot. Using this pivot, convert these two elements are zeros. That means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. You have to need this one. That means you have to apply an R1 is R1 minus R3. You have to apply an R2 is R2 plus 2 by 3 R3. Now what will change this one? That 3 minus 20. 3 minus 20 is minus 17. R2 is minus 1 by 3 plus 3 by 20. 40 by 3. That means minus 39 by 3. That means minus 13 by minus 13. These are 20. Now these are the pivots. Now this is the row reduced echelon form. Now we are setting I3. In this matrix I3 set. This I3. Now theorem. Let A be on M by N matrix and let R is the row reduced echelon form of A, then there exist elementary matrices, say E1, E2, Ek, some k elementary matrix such that R equal to this one. Already we discussed last lecture, same thing. When it's equivalent, R equal to this one. Similarly, previously I given B equal to Ea. We are using a row reduced form, we are denoting R. Yeah, let P is E1, E2, Ek, then R is Pa. But P inverse is this inverse matrices. If R is row reduced echelon form, then there exists an elementary matrix P such that R equal to Pa. This idea will be used again and again. That means we get inverse matrix. Thus the matrix A and R row equivalent. When you are using this one, you can the elementary object you can use many times. That A and R must be row equivalent matrices. That are row equivalent matrices. And this is the way we are discussing that one. Every matrix we can convert to row equivalent form. See, this one note. Remember this one. This is important point. Note. See, what we did is observe that if A is in row reduced echelon form and as R pivots, then the matrix IR is sitting inside the row reduced echelon form as a submatrix. That means IR. Now see previous example. This is the A we have taken, A matrix. This is the 3/4 matrix. How many pivots are there? 3 pivots. If this here I3 is sitting inside, that's like it's submatrix I3. That means I3 is the submatrix of A. They are sitting in the A matrix. Now that means suppose number of pivots. If 4 pivots, that means I4 sitting in that given matrix. 5 pivots, I5 is sitting. The row reduced echelon, that identity must be sitting inside the row reduced echelon form. When you are I sitting, the form identity is sitting in that given matrix, the form is the row reduced echelon form. So if I is not sitting in the inside, it's not a row reduced echelon form. That I is sitting means if pivots is 3, I3 is sitting. Pivots are 4, I4 is sitting in that matrix, like that. Okay, next. Now we stop here. This is the echelon form. That echelon row reduced echelon form. These must be row equivalent. We have discussed only row operations. We have not discussed column. We can apply columns also. Same operation. Already given that reason. Whatever we are applying row operation, similarly you can apply column operation. Row columns are interchanged, or scalar multiply by some column and multiply some scalar multiple by one of the column and add to another column. That means column operations. You can apply row operations or column operation. If you apply column operations, the matrix is equivalent to column equivalent, you can say. But in our course we have discussed mostly row operations, row equivalent. That both are same. You can apply row operations or column operations. Okay, thank you.